Hey tubers, it's Potboys live from the internets. If you're an avid YouTube watcher, you may have watched some of the Explorer channels featuring abandoned places. What is most interesting to me is the literally thousands of estate homes, mansions, castles, and other wealth properties being deemed abandoned. Another thing that surprises me is the lack of collected data regarding these abandoned multi-million-dollar properties, and more importantly, why they have been abandoned. Many of the YouTube creators which have created these videos feature the abandoned million-dollar homes and properties. They do sometimes try to include what they know about the ownership and how it became abandoned, however many don't, because the information isn't available. So that leaves me questioning, could a person of wealth and privilege have so much wealth that they could simply forget about family properties which haven't been used for several years? Many of these homes are still full of furniture, including personal effects, clothing, etc. And, some have even revealed the Last Supper dishes, still sitting at the dining room table. So to answer the question about whether or not a person of privilege or wealth could forget about a family property which hasn't been used for a long time, could they forget about it? The answer simply is no. And the reason is this: wealthy people have people keeping track of things for them, and accountants aren't accustomed to leaving million-dollar properties out of their clients' balance sheets. So there's taxes, there's different things. So, if there's no next of kin and a person dies, then obviously that's explainable. But again, usually then the estate becomes basically part of the municipality. It gets, I think, donated to wherever and then they see fit what happens to it. So basically it gets handed to the government. So where are these people going? Where are all these... there's literally thousands of properties being abandoned, so where are these people going? Well, I do have a theory which may hold some fact. The grass is always greener on the other side. Many people strive for wealth most of their lives, not realizing that the wealthy are potentially worse off than the average person. And in order to understand that, you have to go to the other side. So in order to maintain wealth, one has to make decisions which can affect a person's psyche, their individual psyche, the kind of decisions you would want to make yourself. So that could be, choosing numbers, literally lives. So because financial wealth is in fact a facade, financial wealth literally means nothing. In order to maintain a privilege of nothing, one does things that they need to do, or they have it taken away. Most of the properties I have witnessed are actual properties managed by a certain geometric shape, and when a privileged family doesn't do what they're asked to do, that order, that geometric shaped order, removes their privilege. And privilege in most cases is simply just a very nice, palace or castle or estate home, which creates an illusion of wealth when in fact it doesn't exist. This comes to a lot of surprise to most people, but this is reality. Therefore, anyone that plays the game can have all the things of the illusion. You can have the estate home, the car, the boat, whatever it is you seek. But to get the realness, to get the love, to understand what this game we play every day is all about, you have to make it yourself. And how do you make it yourself on Earth? Well, the truth is, the only real way to really make it, in terms of, you're trying to look after your children, your children's children, the only real way to really make it is to invent something fantastic that every human being thinks they need, and then it will be forcibly bought from you by a certain geometric order, and you can live your life comfortably, and your children will probably receive a decent inheritance. Because anything of generational or future value must be obtained and maintained by the order. There's no way around it. and there is no way around what they tell you to do. You can avoid selling and you can disobey your commands, but your privilege or your privileged home will end up looking like one of the abandoned estate homes on YouTube. So wake up, people. Start to really clue into what's going on around you. Acts like the other day in Las Vegas are distractions, which completely consume most people so they don't see anything else going on around them. The shock of events leaves people in a trance, and it goes on and on and on. It's from one shocking event to the next shocking event. Anyways, guys, what do you think about all of these abandoned properties? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll respond, and throw me a like too so I can get some views. Pretty interesting. Check out some of the abandoned places on YouTube. Quite amazing the way some of these places are left. Anyways, until next time, thanks for watching.